Hi, this is Mike Morrison. Welcome to this presentation of Math Assignment number 5 on ratios and proportions. A crayon box contains some red, blue, and green crayons. For every 5 red crayons, there were 2 blue crayons. For every 3 blue crayons, there were 5 green crayons. The problem. For part A, we must find the ratio of red crayons to blue crayons to green crayons. For part B, we are told that when 6 red crayons were removed from the box, 3/7 of the remaining crayons were red. We must find out how many crayons were left in the box. The things I need to know to solve this problem are how to write a ratio comparing 3 parts, how to find proportionate ratios, how to model ratio problems, and how to set up an algebraic equation. I found this information on khanacademy.org and thinkingblocks.com. My hypothesis for part A is that the combined ratio of red to blue to green crayons is 15 to 6 to 10. My hypothesis for part B is that the box ends up with 56 crayons. The ratio tables below, based on the starting and ending conditions, support my hypothesis. The top part of my model for part A shows the ratio 5 to 2 is proportionate to 15 to 6. The bottom part shows the ratio 3 to 5 is proportionate to 6 to 10. With 6 blue crayons in the 2 separate ratios, we can combine them to compare all 3 colors. The model shows us that the ratio of red to blue to green crayons is 15 to 6 to 10. My model for part B shows the starting number of crayons that is proportionate to the ratio from part A. Each color is doubled for a total of 62 crayons. After removing 6 red crayons, the model shows there are 24 red crayons left and a total of 56 crayons. The fraction of crayons that are red is now 24 out of 56, which reduces to 3/7. The equations for part A are to find proportionate ratios. Writing the ratio of 5 to 2 in fraction form, I have 5 halves. To get a proportionate fraction with 6 blue crayons, I multiply 3 over 3. I did the same thing for the second ratio, except I multiplied by 2 over 2. The equations for part B are: first, before removing any crayons, we know the total number of crayons is a multiple of the parts of the ratio added together, where m represents the unknown multiple. Next, after removing 6 red crayons, the number of red crayons left in the box was 15 times m, minus 6, and the total number of crayons was 31 times m minus 6. We also know the proportion between red and the total is 3/7. Now I can set up an equation and solve for m. We first cross-multiply. Then we use the distributive property. Then subtract 93m to both sides and add 42 to both sides, which simplifies to 12m equals 24. So m equals 2. Substituting 2 for m in the original equation shows that there were 62 crayons at the beginning. Then, after removing 6 red crayons, there were 56 crayons left in the box. My extension to the problem is to find the decrease in crayons as a percentage. For red crayons, the decrease was 6 out of 30, which reduces to 1/5, which is equal to 20%. For the total crayons, the decrease was 6 out of 62, which is about 9.7%. The Common Core state standards covered by this problem include standards 1, 2, and 3A, 3B, and 3C from ratios and proportions. Standards 2A, 2C, and 3 through 7 from expressions and equations, and standard 4 from the number system. I'm Mike Morrison. Thank you for listening. Post questions and comments below.